guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on navigating your way through social media. So if you're interested in seeing this video, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to talk about social media for specifically stylists, but this can literally be translated into any social media business that you have going on. It's not just for stylists, but that's the example I'm going to be using because I am a stylist in life. So this is just from my own personal experience. Social media is like modern day email in that you don't want to get put in the spam folder. You literally have the ability to reach like hundreds, thousands, millions of people. So make sure what you're putting in their face is relevant to your business. So my business is me. It's Erica with a K. It's hair, it's makeup, it's wardrobe, it's reselling, it's me. Some people, their business is separate from who they are as an individual. It's more like a company or like a brick and mortar. Think of something like that. It's less personal and it's more business. So you have to decide what yours is. Are you a company or are you an individual? That is huge when deciding how you're going to represent either your company or yourself on social media. So if your brand is you, like mine is, every time I'm about to post on social media, I think, does this represent me as a brand? If my business was a company that I was representing on social media, before every post I would say, does this represent my company as a brand? So that's really important. Everything that you post should represent either you or your company, and there should be a distinction between the two. So if you're, just say Blush Brush and Blow Dry is a business that's mine. If I was posting for Blush Brush and Blow Dry social media, which I don't have, but if I did, it would be very different from Stylist Erica with a K. Because Stylist Erica with a K is me. It encompasses hair, makeup, wardrobe, everything. Blush Brush and Blow Dry is very specific to hair and makeup. So on Erica with a K, I might put something that has to do with me and my husband. On Blush Brush and Blow Dry, I probably wouldn't put something like that. On Erica with a K, I'd put, you guys could look into my life, see my friends and my family. On Blush Brush and Blow Dry, I wouldn't do that because it's not me who's doing this. It's Blush Brush and Blow Dry as a company. So who are these people you're putting on this website? It just wouldn't really make sense. Before posting anything, you want to ask yourself, does this represent me? Does this represent my brand? Or if it's your company, does this represent my company? This is how I want to represent my company. If you're unsure if like this really represents who you are, then just leave it out. There's no point of putting it in. And if you're not sure if it represents you, then your clientele definitely is going to be a little confused and think that it doesn't represent you. Think about it that way. Like, your clientele, the people who you're in their face, if you post something that you're not sure if that represents you, do you think your clients are going to get it? Probably not. And I don't want to have to say this again, but please guys, leave politics out of your posting. Social media is not a news source and it is not a place to put your politics. Where you put your politics is in the voting booth, and that's about it. They don't belong anywhere else. Also, if you have a personal social media account that is somehow linked, because in order to have a business one on, say, Facebook, you do have to have a personal one, or if people could just search your name, your first and last name, and one of your social media accounts will come up, and you decide you want to talk about politics on your personal page, please make sure that it's private. You definitely don't want it to be public who you're voting for, because that will turn people off, whether they agree or disagree with your politics. It's just not a good thing to put in somebody's face. And also, if you have your personal page and some of your clients are friends with you in real life and are on your personal page as well, be considerate of them. They might not agree with your politics either. So again, social media is not the place to put your politics when you're a small business owner. Okay, now let's get into the good stuff. Okay, so for a hairstylist, posting your work is literally the best thing that you can do for your business. Unless you're posting crappy pictures of your work. If you're posting like mediocre to like average pictures of your work, just leave it out. Don't even do it. It's only hurting your business. It's not helping your business. I promise you, it's not helping your business. So focus on the quality of your pictures, the content that's in the pictures, so your actual work. Focus on stuff like that. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And that's really important to realize on social media. It's not about posting a picture of your work every day. It's about posting good quality pictures of your work. Think of social media as your portfolio when it comes to your work. Would you put crappy pictures in your portfolio? Probably not, especially when you have good pictures. Like, why would you want to put like great picture, crappy? You wouldn't want to do that, right? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. And think about it as a consumer. Like, I need somebody to do my hair and my makeup for a wedding. If I see like great pictures and then I see a crappy one, I would think like, oh, do you have good days and bad days? Is the good work even really your work? Why would you post that other picture? That's awful. So think about it in that way. People are just like you. Our audience is just a person like you are. So we all go through the same thought process for the most part. A lot of us do. Okay, so there are a ton of reasons why you would have crappy images. It could be you're in a rush, it could be bad lighting, it could be you don't pay attention to detail when you take pictures, but somebody seeing a picture of bad work isn't going to care about your excuses as to why this picture is bad. You're also not going to have the opportunity to tell them, well, that was bad lighting. Oh, well, that picture doesn't look good because we were in a hurry. Oh, that picture doesn't look good because of blah, blah, blah. They don't care. All they care is what they see right in front of them. Like, somebody looking at your work wouldn't be like, oh, this picture doesn't look good because they don't have a good camera. That's why. I bet if they had a good camera, this picture would look better. Like, that isn't going to happen. So just leave those pictures out. All they know from your pictures is whether or not they want you to do their hair, whether or not they trust you to put chemicals on their head, whether or not they trust you to cut their hair, whether or not they trust you to color their hair, style their hair for their special events. That's all they're getting from their pictures. They don't care about bad lighting, bad cameras, not paying attention to detail. Doesn't matter. In the beginning of me getting into social media and my portfolio, I would come home and I would say to my husband, like, hey, look at this work. And he would like look at it and I'd be like, well, the lighting's not really that good, but like in real life, and he literally stopped me and was like, you need to focus on taking better pictures. And like at first it's like a punch to the gut because you feel like, oh, but this actually was really good in real life. And he trusts me when I say that, but who is going to even know that? Like, who's going to... You need to focus on taking better pictures. So when he said that, like, I literally was like, okay, I know my work is up there because everybody's happy with the work that I do on them, but obviously my pictures are just not... I shouldn't have to come home, show my husband a picture, and then make an excuse as to why the picture doesn't look good. Like, there's just no reason for that. Just focus on taking a picture. And honestly, if the client is in a rush to get out, or if you're in a rush to get home, don't post that picture. That's okay. Social media isn't about like, I'm busy every day, like that doesn't matter. There's so many times that I just forget to take before and after pictures. There's so many times where I take a picture and I don't like the way the lighting looks and I just won't share it. Like, that's better for your business. I promise you that's helping your business more than it's hurting it. And like I said, he didn't care about my excuses. He only cared that my actual work wasn't represented in the pictures. Okay, so onto emojis. Okay, I love emojis, right? Like, if you guys follow me on any social media, you know that emojis are like my thing. I'm like constantly putting them in. So the point of emojis are to, in my opinion, break up long, tedious, wordy paragraphs or captions that you're putting on your social media. Now, sometimes it's important to put long, wordy things. I like to put long, wordy things on pretty much everything because I always try to speak from my heart and I always try to speak as I talk in real life. And I'm a wordy person. What can I say? So I like to like really convey what I feel. Like, this person is so beautiful and smart and now her hair matches exactly how she is on the inside, or whatever it is I want to say. I don't even think I've ever wrote anything like that, but if it becomes really wordy, you want to break it up with emojis. You want to put relevant emojis in there. Like, oh, I thought this would be a good idea, and then put like a light bulb. It just makes it fun. It just makes it like exciting to read. When I'm scrolling in my newsfeed, if I see a long paragraph, I'm probably not going to read it. If I see emojis in it, I'm going to be like, oh, what does that mean? I want to see that. That's just why you would use an emoji. Sometimes it's just a cute little thing to catch somebody's attention. So they're just fun, and they just like break up big paragraphs for easier reading, and it feels less like you're reading a homework assignment and more like you're reading a social media post. Okay, memes. Memes won't build your business. So if you think like posting a meme is gonna like make somebody book you for their wedding, like, no. Posting an unoriginal copy meme is not going to have... It's not going to give you clientele, right? So what's the point of posting memes? Because I constantly post them. So in my opinion, posting memes are just to stay relevant in people's lives. If I didn't share work that day, I would post a meme to be like, hey guys, I'm still here. Like, don't forget about me. I'm still relevant in life. Like, here's a funny little meme that's relevant to my business, that's relevant to hair and makeup, that's relevant to reselling, that's relevant to whatever it is that encompasses who I am, who my business is. So memes are pretty much just to stay relevant in social media. It's really easy to get lost in social media or to not stay as relevant as maybe somebody else would. So it's just something fun. Again, it's not going to like give you clientele. Like, nobody's coming to your social media to check out your work, sees a meme and thinks like, want them to do my hair and makeup. Like, that's not going to happen. So, you know, you just want the memes just to be like a fun little thing to be like, hey, I'm here. Or also like to not take yourself too serious, or also to be like relatable. Memes are great to be relatable when you like you post something funny and everybody's like, oh my god, me too, that's so funny, that's great. Like, it's just fun. It's just fun to like have the platform to show people how relatable your business is or how relatable you are as a business. Okay, so hashtags. I'm convinced that 99.9% of the people don't understand what a hashtag is. So I'm going to give you the shortened version of it. A hashtag is like a little folder that lives in outer space, and if you click on it, everybody who hashtagged that same thing can find you in that hashtag. Okay. Why on earth would you hashtag I, hashtag love, hashtag you, hashtag... Why would you do that? Why would you need to come up in a search for I? Why would you need to come up in a search for love? Why would you need to come up in a search for you? You should only be hashtagging things that are relevant to your business. When you're hashtagging every word in a sentence, you obviously don't know what the relevance of a hashtag is, in my opinion at least. So like, if I were to hashtag I, hashtag work, hashtag in, hashtag the, hashtag Hudson, hashtag Valley, what I said in that sentence was, I live in the Hudson Valley, but nobody clicking on any one of those will ever get that from what I just said. So what I can do is hashtag Hudson Valley Stylist. So now if you're looking for a stylist in the Hudson Valley, you click on that and I would come up. You want your hashtag to be relevant to your business. I want to come up for the searches that are hashtag colorist in the Hudson Valley, hashtag Hudson Valley colorist, hashtag Hudson Valley bride, hashtag Hudson Valley stylist. Those are things I want to come up in. Things that are relevant to my business. Things that if a bride is like, I need a stylist in the Hudson Valley, they could look at a hashtag Hudson Valley stylist, and my work would come up. Having said that, I do want to say it is irrelevant to hashtag memes like that. Like, you wouldn't have a meme that says like holding it together with one bobby pin today. I think I had a meme, something like that. You wouldn't put that meme up and then hashtag Hudson Valley bridal specialist. Because when somebody's looking for a bridal specialist and they go into that hashtag folder and they see your meme, they're going to think, why is that in here? I just want to find good work so that I could possibly book somebody or book a trial. You don't need to hashtag memes like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Just think about it as if you're on the other side. You're not your business, you're the consumer. If you were looking for somebody who was a colorist in Mayapack and I hashtagged a meme and said Mayapack colorist, you might get annoyed if you're like, I really need to find a colorist in Mayapack, and you look at the folder for hashtags and you come across my meme that has, maybe she's born with it, maybe it's caffeine. That would annoy you, because that would annoy me, because I'd be like, get the spam out of here. This is now spam. It literally doesn't make sense to hashtag stuff like that on a meme. So you want to hashtag relevant things on relevant posts. Hashtags are a great opportunity to reach people that you would otherwise not reach. Again, because everything that is hashtag with the same hashtag lives in a folder in the little world, huge world of the internet, and so that is a great way to reach other people. So just make sure you're taking advantage of that opportunity by hashtagging things correctly. And lastly, you could be following every single thing that I just had said in this video and literally have like no success and wonder why. And the truth is because the core of social media, the core of your business, the core of any success is a foundation built on consistency and quality. So if your work isn't quality and your work isn't consistent, you're not going to have the success. You're not going to be at the level that you want to be at, and it doesn't matter how many classes you take on social media posting. That is the truth. If you're lacking somewhere in your field, like say, oh, I know my color is not up to par, go get help. Go take classes on that. Don't just like skate by and just think like, well, I'll just take better pictures. Like, no, the foundation of this needs to be fixed. The work needs to be fixed. You need work on that. Just remember, like, that's like the core of it. Get help where you need help. Work on things. Test things out. Try new things. Just remember that you don't know it all. I don't know it all. I barely know anything. I'm just telling you my personal thoughts on these things. But you don't know it all, and there's always room for improvement. Don't ever be too proud to ask somebody for help. So that's pretty much the closing on this video, guys. I hope that this helps you navigate your way through social media a little bit more and just gives you a better understanding and makes you realize that you should sometimes put yourself in the shoes of your consumer. Even things that have to do with your portfolio. If you saw on somebody else's website a picture of your work and you were unbiased because you didn't know it was your work, would you think it was good or would you think it was bad? Before posting anything, always think that way. That's pretty much this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with a vlog on Sundays. Bye.